Hello and hi to everyone who is watching this live stream. Today is Monday. I am back with another live stream. I am very happy and in a good mood. I hope that all of you are happy in your lives and you are also in a good mood. Today challenge is somehow different from the all previous challenge. In this challenge we have given different numerical numbers that have different arrangements, but these numbers are from 1 to 100, but these numbers don't have a specific arrangement. In these numbers, about 10 to 15 numbers are those that are not included in these numbers. So we find these numbers one by one, starting from 1 to 100. So stay with me. We will try to find these numbers. One thing that I am honestly saying, even I can't know that which numbers are missing in this list from 1 to 100. So we try to find these missing numbers. So we have to start from 1 and from first row. When we see the first row, the second last number of first row is 1. It means that 1 is not missing, 1 is included in this list. So we have find 1. So we have to move towards 2. So we have to find the number 2. We have to come towards second row. In second row, the one number is presented, that is 36. So we have to move towards third row. In third row, I see that 2 is not presented. So we have to move towards fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. But when we see all these rows, in these rows, the 2 number is not presented. So we have to move onwards. But I see and you see that the number 2 is not presented. It means that the first number that is missing from 1 to 100, missing or not included, it means it is excluded number among these numbers. So we have find one missing number, our first missing number, that is 2. So we have find two numbers. One is included, that is 1, and we have found another number that is missing, that is 2. So we have to move onwards. When we see second number of first row, that is 3, it means we have find found two numbers that are 1 and 3, and we see the whole image that the number 2 is not presented. It means that we have found three numbers. One is one is missing and two are included in the list. So we have to move find the number 4. So when we see from the bottom row number 3, from the bottom row number 3, fourth number is 4. So we have find it 4 numbers. One is excluded in the list are missing, that is 2, and we found 1, 3 and 4 that are included in the list. So we need to found the number 5th or 5 number. When we see 7th row from the top, the first number, that is 5. So we have found 4 numbers, 1, 3, 4 and 5, and 2 is missing in the list. So we have to found we have to find the number 6. When we see the second number of 5th row from the top, second position is number 6. So till we have found 5 numbers and we have found or we have cleared that we have one number that is missing, that is 2. We found first 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to find the number 7. Where is where is 7? Where is 7? Where is 7? Where is 7? First row no 7, second row no 7, third, where is 7 number? Where is 7 number? Mr. 7, where are you? Where is 7? Where is 7? I think the number 7 is also missing, as number 2 is missing. So we have found till we have found till 7 numbers, 2 are missing and 5 are included. The missing numbers are 2 and 7. 2 or 7. So we have to write these numbers on the page so that we keep them in mind. 2 7. So we have to move onward to find the other numbers that are also missing. We have to see the number 8. When we see from the bottom fifth row, last number is 8. So we have found it. We have found 8 numbers, 6 are included and 2 are missing. The two numbers that are missing are 2 and 7. The included number are 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and 2 are missing. So we have to find the number 9. Where is 9 number? Where are you, Mr. 9? When we see from top to bottom, the fifth number of ninth row is 9, that is among 64 and 86. So we have found it. So we have to move towards 10 number. In the first row, the sixth number is 10. So we have now found 10 numbers, first 10 numbers. In this list, we have found 10 numbers, 2 are missing, that are 2 and 7, and 8 number are included, that are 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. So we have to find the number 11. When we see the last number of third row after 63, the number is 1 1, that is 11. So we have found it. So we have to move onwards to find the number 12. When I see all these number and when I reach 11th row, the fifth number of 11th row is 12. So we have found it. So we have to now find the number 13. So we should be now very conscious in case of finding numbers. We see from top to bottom to find these numbers. On the first line, first row, 13 is not presented. I think 13 is the third number that is missing in the list. So we have found missing numbers, that are 2, 7, and 13. So I have to write this on the page so that we will remember later. 2, 7, 13. So we have to move onwards to find the number 14. I have a request to all of the members, stay on the live, help me to find these numbers. The number 14 is presented on the second position of third row after 84. So we have found it. So we have to move onwards. When I reach 11th row, the number after 58, but means the second number of 11th row is 15. So we have found it. So we have to found the number 16. Where are you, Mr. 16? I have a request to all of you. Also comment what is your favorite number. My favorite number is 4. I like the 4 number. My favorite and my lucky number is 4. You can also comment your lucky numbers. So we have found 15. From bottom, the fifth row, first number of fifth row is 16. So we have found first 16 numbers in which 2, 7 and 13 are missing, and other 13 numbers are included in the list. So we have to move onwards to find the number 17. When I reach from top to bottom, the second last number of fifth row is 17. So we have to find the number 18. Where is 18? Where is 18? Where is number 18? Where is 18? On the first row, it is not presented. Where is 18? I think I think the number 18 is also missing, so it is the fourth number of the list that is missing. So we have found four missing numbers that are 2, 7, 13 and 18. So we have to find the number 19. The 19 number is presented from the bottom, the row number 5, from the bottom, the fourth number after 98 is 19. So we have to find number 20. Where is 20? From top, the seventh row, the sixth number of this row is 20. That is come before 99. So here I like to give you a recap is that we have found 20 numbers. In these 20 first 20 numbers, the four number are missing, that are 2, 7, 13 and 18. So we have to move onwards. We have remaining 80 numbers. 80 numbers. So we should do it fast. On the very first row, the fourth number is 21. So we have to find 22. Where is 22? Where is 22? Where is 22? I can't find it. So 22 is also missing among the list. So we have found five missing numbers that are 2, 7, 13, 18, and 22. So we have to write this on the page. 22. So we have to find the number. So we have to find the number that is 23. Here is 23. The last number of seventh row that is written with yellow color is 23. So we have to find number 24. The 24 number is presented on the last of the image after 28 with pink, I think pink color. So we have to now find number 25 that is also presented on the last row. The sixth number of the last row is 25. So we have to find number 26 that is also presented from the bottom third row. Seventh number is 26. So we have to find number 27. Where is 27? 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 I think 27 is the sixth number of the list that is missing. So we have to write it on the page. 27. So we have to move onwards to find the missing numbers that are missing in the list. So we have to find the missing numbers that we have till found six missing numbers that are 2, 7, 13, 18, 22, and 27. Here is 28. 28 is presented on the last row, second last position after 25 and before 24. So we have to move onwards to find the number 29. Where is 29? 29 number is presented on the sixth position of third row from top, sixth position of third row. So we have to find number 30. 30 number is also presented. I have seen it. It is presented on the second last position of ninth row. So we have to find number 31. That is, where is 31, Mr.? Yes, I have found it. This is presented, that is written with yellow color, that is presented on the third position of seventh row, that is 31. So we have to find number 32, that is also presented, that is written with light blue, that is presented on the bottom. When we come from the bottom, the third row, the sixth number of third row from the bottom is 32. So we have to find number 33. Where is 33? 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 I think 33 is also missing. So 33 is the seventh number that is missing in the list. So we have to move onwards to find number 34. Where is 34? Where is 34? Where is 34? Where is the number 34? Where is the number 34? Yes, 34 number is presented on the fourth position of fifth row. Fourth position of fifth row from the top. So we have to find number 35. Where is Mr. 35? Yes, from the bottom, the fifth row, from the bottom, the fifth row, from bottom to top, the fifth row, the seventh number of fifth row is 35, that is written with blue font, that come after 69 and come before 46. So we have to find the number 36. Where is 36? Where is Mr. 36? Where is Mr. 36? Yes, 36 number is presented on in the second row, written with yellow font. So we have to find the number 37. Where is 37? 37. Where is 37? Where is 37? Yes, 37 number is presented on the first position of ninth row. So we have to find number 38. Where is 38? Where is 38? Where is number 38? We have to see carefully. Where is number 38? First row, no. Second, no. Third, no. Fourth, no. 38. 38. 38. I think 38 is also missing in the list. So we have write this. So we have to move onward to find other missing numbers. Where is 39? Where is 39 is presented on the second last row. We have to find number 40. 40 is also presented on the 11th row. The second last number written with green color is 40. So we have found first 40 numbers, and among these first 40 numbers we have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have found 8 missing numbers, that are 2, 7, 13, 18, 22, 27, I think 27, 33, and 38. So we have to move onwards. We have to find the number 41. Where is 41? Where is 41? Yes, 41 number is presented on the fifth position of third row from the top. Where is 42? Where is 42? Where is 42? Where is 42? I think 42 is also missing. No, 42 is presented. Sorry, 42 is presented on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. On the 10th row, on 10th row from the top, the number 42 is presented. Sorry, I am skipping this. Sorry for that. So 42 is presented. So we have to find number 43. Where are you, Mr. 43? Where are you, 43? Yes, 43 is also presented on the fourth position of seventh row. So we have to find number 44, double four. Where are you, Mr. Double Four? Double four. Where are you, double four? Where are you? First row, no, 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 no. Where are you, double four? I think double four is missing. So we have to extend our the list of missing numbers by adding the number double four, double four. So we have to move onwards to find the number 4 and 5, 45. Where is 45? Yes, 45 number is presented on the first position of first row on the top. The very first number is 45. So we have to find number 46. Where is 46? Where are you, 46? Yes, 46 number is presented from the bottom fifth row before the number 8 and after the number 35. So we have to move onwards to find the number 47. Yes, 47 is also presented on the top in the fifth row. The sixth number of fifth row is 47, that is written before after 71 before 82. So we have to find the number 48. Where is 48? Where is the number 48? Where is the number 48? Where is 48? Yes, 48 is presented on the bottom third row. The third number of the third row from the bottom is 48, means 48, that is presented before 4 and after double 7. So we have to move onwards to find the number 49. Where is 49? Where is 49? 49. 49. First no, second no, third no, third no, third no. Where is 49? Where is 49? No, 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 no. So it is clear that the number 49 is missing. So we have to extend our list. 49 is missing. 49 is missing. So we have to find the number 50 that is presented on the last row. The first number of last row is 50. So we have found first 50 numbers. Among first 50 numbers, the missing numbers are, yes, I also write and also write that the number 27 is also missing. I am making a list that I will show after reaching 100. Till we have found about many numbers that are missing, that are 2, 7, 13, 18, 22, 27, 13, 38, 14, 49, 44 and 49. Sorry, 44 and 49. So we have to move onwards to find number 51. Where is 51? Where is 51? Yes, 51 is presented on the second position of ninth row. So we have to find number 52. Where is 52? 52 number is presented from the top third position of third row. So we have to find number 53. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. On the last number of ninth row from the top, the last number of ninth row from the top is 53. So we have to find number 54. Where is 54? Yes, 54 is also presented on the seventh row. The fifth number on the seventh row from the top is 54. 55 is also presented from the bottom third row. Last number is 55. So we have to move onwards to find other missing numbers. Where is 56? Where is 56? Where is 56? I think 56 is missing. So we have to move onward to find number 57. 57 is presented on the very first row. The fifth number of very first row is 57. 58 is also presented on the first position of 11th row, written with green color. So we have to find 59. Where is 59? Where is 59? 59 is also presented on the fifth position of 13 row. 13 row, fifth position 59. Where is 60? We have to find the number 60. 60. 60. Where is 60 number? Where is 60? Yes, 60 number is also presented on the last position of fifth row from the top. So we have to find number 61. Where is 61? Where is 61? Where is 61? Where is 61? 6 and 1. Where is 6 and 1? 61. Where is 61? I think 61 is missing among the list. So we have to find number 62. Where is 62? Where is 62? Where is 62? 62. Where is 62, Mr.? Yes, 62 is presented from the bottom third row, first number. From the bottom third row, first number is 62. Where is 63? 63 is presented on the second last position from the top third row. From the top third row, second last position is 63. Where is 64? So we have to summarize it. So we have to do it in just 5 minutes. Some friends are feeling some sort of boring, so we have to finish it in just 5 to 10 minutes. 63 is presented, so we have to find number 64. Where is 64? Where is 64? 64 is also presented on the ninth row, fourth number. Ninth row, the fourth number is 64. Where is 65? Where is 65? 65. 65. Where is 65? Where is 65? 65. Where is 65? Where is 65? Yes, 65 is also presented on the 11th row. The fourth number is 65. Where is 66? 66 is also presented on the 7th row, the second last number from the top. seventh row, second last number from the top is 66. Where is 67? 67 is also presented on the third position of the last row before 75. So we have to find number 68. Where is 68? 68. Where is 68? Where is 68? 68, 68, 68, 68. I think 68 is also missing. So where is 69? 69 is also presented from the bottom, the fifth row, the sixth number of fifth row from the bottom is 69. Where is 70? Where is 70? 7 and 0. Where is 70? 70 also presented from the top third row. Fourth number is 70. Where is 71? 71 is also presented on the fifth row, fifth number from the top. Where is 72? 72 is also presented from the bottom, third row, second last number before double five. So we have to find number 73. Where is 73? 73 is also presented on the 11th row from the top. The sixth number of 11th row from the top is 7 and 3. So we have to find number 74. Where is 74? Where is 74? I think 74 number is also missing. So we have to move onwards to find 75. 75 is also presented on the fourth position of the last row. Where is 76? Where is 76? 76 is also presented on the second position of the ninth row from the top, written with yellow color. Where is 7? 7 double 7 double 7 is also written on the second position of third row from the bottom. Where is 7 8? There is 7 8. Where is 7 8? 7 8. Where is 78? 78 is also presented on the 11th row, third position. 78. Where is 79? 79 is also presented seventh position of the very first row. Where is 88 and 0? 80. 80 is also presented on the fifth position, on the first position of fifth row from the top. Where is 81? So we are near to end, so stay with us. 81 is also presented when we see from the bottom, the fifth row, second position from the bottom is 81. Where is 82? Where is 82? 82 is also presented on the seventh position from the top, fifth row, seventh position from the top is 82. There is 83. 83 is also presented from the bottom, sixth row from the bottom is 83. Where is 84? Where is 84? Where is 84? Where is 84. 84 is presented on the top third row, first position from the top. Where is 85? 85 is also presented on the second position of the last row, written with pink font, pink color. Where is the number 86? Where is 86? Where is 86? 86. Yes, 86 is also presented on the ninth row from the top, sixth position, ninth row, sixth position from the top, 86. Here is 87. 87 is also presented on the third position of the fifth row from the top. Here is double eight. Double eight is also presented on the third position of the first row. There is 89. 89 is also presented on the fifth position of the last row. There is 90, 9 and 0. Where is 90? Where is 90? I think number 90 is missing. 90 is missing. 90 is missing. We have to move onward to find last 10 numbers. There is 91. Where is 9 and 1? 91. Where is 91? Where is 91? Yes, 91 is also presented on the eighth row from the top. Is 92. 92 is also presented on the sixth row from the top. Is 93. 93 is also presented from the third row from the bottom, fifth position. Is 94. Where is 94? 94 is also presented on the 11th row from the top. The last number is 94. Where is 95? Where is 95? 95 is presented on the last position of the very first row. Where is 96? Where is 96? Where is 96? 96 is presented on the fourth row from the top. Where is 97? Where is 97? Where is 97 is also presented from the bottom fourth row. The bottom fourth row. Where is 98? Where is 98 is also presented from the fifth row, third position from the bottom. There is 99. 99. Where is 99 is also presented from the seventh row from the top, seventh position, 99. 100 is also presented 2, 4, 6, 8. Ninth row from the top, third position is 100. So we have found all the required numbers. So we have to check the list of the numbers are missing. The missing numbers are, so the persons that are stay with life whole life can check their list. The missing numbers that I write on the list are 2, 7, 13, 18, 22, 27, 13, oh, 33, 38, double 4, 4, 9, 5, 6, 6, 1, 6, 8, 74, and 90. There are 15 numbers that are missing in the whole list, and there are 85 numbers that are included in the list, and 15 numbers are missing from the whole list. So I have to show the answers are is that the 15 numbers are missing, that are 2, 7, 13, 18, 22, 27, double 3, 38, double 4, 4, 9, 5, 6, 61, 68, 74, and 90, 90. So we have altogether find these numbers one by one. It takes about 50 plus minutes, but I appreciate to all the people that stay with me and help me to find these numbers. So I have to tell you again the answer. We have 15 missing numbers that are 2, 7, 13, 18, 22, 27, 13, 38, 13, no, no, 33, 38, 14, 49, 56, 61, 68, 74, and 90. So we have to going to be end this live stream. Some people comment that your life, such type of lives are boring. So on the next, I will come with a life that is not boring. I think for some people this is boring. For some, this is as a source of entertainment. They try to make efforts and find the required or missing numbers. So before living this life, I have some message for you. Never abuse anyone. Stay calm in your life. You have a control on your anger. Don't use it as your weapon. Use it as your power. So keep calm, do good with others, and help the needy and oppressed peoples, and give them medical, physical, and even mental supports to the people that can want to do something in the life. Support them. So be happy in your life. we should we will meet inshallah very soon. Stay blessed, take care of yourself, all my dear friends and subscribers. So goodbye.